Welcome to our channel Inspiring Mind. Welcome to day 13 of 21 days challenge for affirmation for the 10x grow in you mindset and life. Day 13, love and our more intimate relationships. Today we will explore love and our more intimate relationships. We have relationships with everything. You are even having a relationship now with this book, and with me and my concepts. The relationships you have with objects and foods and weather and transportation and with people all reflect the relationship you have with yourself. The relationship you have with yourself is highly influenced by the relationships you had with the adults around you as a child. The way the adults reacted to us then is often the way we react toward ourselves now, both positively and negatively. Sonadra Ray, the great rebirther who has done so much work with relationships, claims that every major relationship we have reflects the relationship we had with one of our parents. She also claims that until we clean up that first one, we will never be free to create exactly what we want in relationships. Relationships are mirrors of ourselves. What we attract always mirrors either qualities we have or beliefs we have about relationships. This is true whether it is a boss, a coworker, an employee, a friend, a lover, a spouse, or a child. The things you don't like about these people are either what you yourself do or would not do, or what you believe. You could not attract them or have them in your life if the way they are didn't somehow complement your own life. We attract love when we least expect it, when we are not looking for it. Hunting for love never brings the right partner. It only creates longing and unhappiness. Love is never outside ourselves, love is within us. Don't insist that love come immediately. Perhaps you are not ready for it, or you are not developed enough to attract the love you want. Don't settle for anybody just to have someone. Set your standards. What kind of love do you want to attract? List the qualities in yourself, and you will attract a person who has them. You might examine what may be keeping love away. Could it be criticism? Feelings of unworthiness? Unreasonable standards? Movie star images? Fear of intimacy? A belief that you are unlovable? Be ready for love when it does come. Prepare the field and be ready to nourish love. Be loving and you will be lovable. Be open and receptive to love. How did you experience love as a child? Did you observe your parents expressing love and affection? Were you raised with lots of hugs? Or in your family, was love expressed through fighting, yelling, crying, door slamming, manipulation, control, silence, or revenge? If it was, then you'll most likely seek out similar experiences as an adult. You'll find people who will reinforce those ideas. If, as a child, you looked for love and found pain, then as an adult, you'll find pain instead of love, unless you release your old family patterns. Exercise your feelings about love. Answer the following questions as best you can. Times how did your last relationship end? Times how did the one before that end? Times think about your last 2 intimate relationships. What were the major issues between you? Times how did these issues remind you of your relationship with one or both of your parents? Perhaps all of your relationships ended as a result of your partner leaving you. The need in you to be left could stem from a divorce, a parent withdrawing from you because you weren't what they wanted you to be, or a death in the family. To change the pattern, you need to forgive your parent and understand that you don't have to repeat this old behavior. You free them and you free yourself. For every habit or pattern we repeat over and over again, there's a need within us for such repetition. The need corresponds to some belief that we have. If there was no need, we would not have to have it, do it, or be it. Self-criticism does not break the pattern, letting go of the need does. Exercise your relationships. Answer the following questions as best you can. Times what did you learn about love as a child? Times did you ever have a boss who was just like one of your parents? How? Times is your partner spouse like one of your parents? How? Times what or whom would you have to forgive in order to change this pattern? Times from your new understanding, what would you like your relationship to be like? Your old thoughts and beliefs continue to form your experiences until you let them go. Your future thoughts haven't been formed, and you don't know what they'll be. Your current thought, the one you are thinking right now, is totally under your control. We are the only ones who choose our thoughts. We may habitually think the same thought over and over so that it doesn't seem as if we are choosing it. But we did make the original choice. However, we can refuse to think certain thoughts. How often have you refused to think a positive thought about yourself? Well, you can also refuse to think a negative thought about yourself. It just takes practice. Exercise your beliefs about love and intimacy. Let's examine these beliefs. Answer each of the questions below, then write a positive affirmation in the present tense to replace the old belief. 1. Do I feel worthy of having an intimate relationship? Sample answer, no. Another person would run if they really knew me. Sample affirmation, I am lovable and worth knowing. 2. Am I afraid to love? Sample answer, yes. I'm afraid that my mate won't be faithful. Sample affirmation, I am always secure in love. 3. What am I getting from this belief? Sample answer, I don't let romance into my life. Sample affirmation, it is safe for me to open my heart to let love in. 4. What do I fear will happen if I let go of this belief? Sample answer, I'll be taken advantage of and be hurt. Sample affirmation, it is safe for me to share my innermost self with others. Affirmations for love and intimacy. Make these affirmations part of your daily routine. Say them often in the car, at work, while looking in the mirror, or anytime you feel your negative beliefs surfacing. Times I love and accept myself, and I am safe. Times love is eternal. Times love makes me feel free. Times it is safe for me to be in love. Times my partner and I each take care of ourselves. Times my partner and I are always equal partners. Times jealousy is only insecurity. I now develop my own self-esteem. Times people love me when I am myself. Times I am worthy of love. Times loving myself and others gets easier every day. Times the more I open up to love, the safer I am. Times my partner and I respect each other's decisions. Times I now create a long-lasting, loving relationship. Times I give myself permission to experience intimate love. Times all my relationships are harmonious. Thanks for watching day 13 of 21 days of affirmation and be ready for day 14 for creativity. Like and subscribe our channel Inspiring Mind to grow in your life. Thanks with a lot of gratitude.